Guys, if you're wondering, I'm pissed. The reason why I'm pissed is I was recording this and my phone from my mic, well, my microphone was on, but my phone didn't have my mic on for it, so I was basically talking to nothing, and I'm like really pissed off. So as Bell's like saying, whew. Okay, anyway, guys. Before I start, I'd like to say thank you guys for enjoying my videos so much. I really appreciate the support and the likes that you're giving me. Also, shout out to Red Rifle for being there for me and all of you guys. Red Rifle is a YouTuber I know, so if you guys can please go sub to him, I would really appreciate it. Also, my Discord link is in the description. And I'll add my Twitch, but I still have to work it out, so I will add my Twitch tomorrow. Also, guys, I got a job, and I have to work 5 hours, so yeah, it's really hard for me for that job, but I get paid, okay? Also, I said this when you guys weren't here, but I've decided to keep the red and yellow. Why? Because I was actually hoping for you guys to have that. To keep the classic. The classic must never die. Fucking classic, right? And yes, guys, the next suit he will make is the Mark fucking 4, where it's a suitcase. Fucking awesome, right? Also, this armor will be Bell's companion that Bell will build, and its arc reactor is actually, okay, pretend this suit is Jarvis. This is Jarvis. Please tell me, guys, if you like that design for Jarvis, tell me if it's a good idea. Also, Jarvis is fucking powerful. He is powerful. I'll say that because Jarvis is actually fucking. Let's just say Bell chipped his knife and put a little sliver into the armor, and the metal integrated with the suit. And now, every time if Bell grows stronger, so does the armor. And also, this armor can go to stealth, can use stealth, go invisible, but only for a limited time since it drains the battery. But since Tony Stark made an arc reactor, like for the synthesis from the Infinity Stone, from his father left behind, that's what Bell gave Jarvis. Anyway, guys, I'll continue the video. As Bell's saying, whew, that was a close one. Well, and if I didn't act fast, I could have hit the Familia, and I would have been fucking mauled, and I would have been fucking destroyed. As Bell goes shorts and just says, "Okay, Jarvis, power down." "Yes, sir." Bell falls through the church's roof onto the ground where the chapel is, and Hestia wakes up saying, "Bell, is that you?" Bell's like, "Yeah." As Hestia gets up out of her bed and goes up top and says, "Bell, you do know you don't know this place is abandoned, but we still have to take care of it." Bell's like, "Sorry." Hestia's like, "Go fix that hole in the roof." As Bell was fixing the hole in the roof, Bell's like, let's see. If I remember correctly, my dad built the Mark III. And Bell's picturing the Mark III in his head, since he doesn't. Oh yeah, I said in the other video he has on his eye contacts is like a little holographic shit. So yeah. As Bell begins to finish up, Bell gets down while he was using a ladder, and he goes back into the church. As Bell opens his secret passageway, as he was going down the stairs, he looks to his left, and he hits a button on the wall, and unlocks 2 chambers. The Mark 1, I did say, guys, he did scrap it, but I never said he did scrap the design. But I never said he got rid of it. Because you can't have an accomplishment without putting it up for, your achievements. So the Mark 1's there As Deku's going up to it and touches its chest, Bell has a flashback of him wearing this armor for the first time, and Deku's like, why is this armor so clunky? Is this what my dad felt like? This suit feels terrible. I wish I had an actual suit that was advanced. Bell's like, but whatever. Testing flying capability in 3, 2, 1. As Bell hits the button, it's like, and Bell's like, huh. Why didn't the thruster work? As Bell's like, hits the button multiple times, like, huh, I guess it's broken. As Bell's literally about to take off the armor, the thrusters, like, boosted all the way up. It's like, okay, I should have spammed the button. Oh, God. As Bell's, like, trying to regain control of his, like, fucking, like, his, like, armor's, like, mobility. Bell notices he's falling onto into the ground, and Bell uses a blocking. Bell is gonna block the impact with his like fists. Bell did that, but it costed the Mark 1 completely fucking, I don't know, broken. And Bell salvaged whatever he could. So yeah. And the Mark 2, Bell's looking at it's like, it's a pretty good design, but I didn't add the paint to it, so it was pretty much useless. However, Bell did add the paint. Sorry about that, guys. Bell did add the paint for it. And Bell also... Tell me in the comment section. I also said, what if... I forgot. I have to tell you guys. Should I do what if Deku was a war machine? Or what if Bell was War Machine? Your guys' choice in the comment section. As Bell has a button behind his back, and he presses it, reveals the Mark III. Bell has been saving up for 2 days using some materials that was left over, and he managed to make a Mark III. However, Hestia came downstairs, and she says, Bell, did you waste all our money on another suit? Bell's like, yeah, but it didn't cost much. It was leftover material, Hestia. And she was like, okay, Bell. But next time, Bell, tell me. And if you don't tell me, Bell, I'm gonna smother you to death. And Bell's like, no. As Bell gets into the suit, you know what? The next day, as the Loki familiar were going to the dungeon, they heard a strange noise, like Loki familiar, like looking up in the sky, like pointing, like what's that? As the figure drops down, hits the ground in a badass way. Okay, you can guys imagine any cutscene you want for Bell for being a badass. Not Bell, like Tony Stark, how he does like those badass entrances with his like suit from like Mark, from like the movie like 1 and 2 and 3. You can do whatever you want with that. So as Bell makes his grand entrance, everyone, all the familiars are like, what the fuck is that? As Loki's like, hey, aren't you the guy that almost hit us? And Bell says, yes, but I couldn't actually stop myself. I'm terribly sorry. And Loki's like, well, how about for apology, you buy us a drink? And Bell's like, no. And of course, Bell has a voice changer, so they don't know who he is. Eyes doesn't know who the fuck that is. Everyone, before I continue, do you know the big like Iron Man like thing that was supporting the crane in Iron Man 3, the blue one, the big boy? Should I have him fight the giant fucking gorilla or Hulkbuster. If I see Hulkbuster 3 times, Hulkbuster. If I see the other one 3 times, that. However, this will be a really interesting what if, guys. So, I'll continue it. As Belle is literally about to say as the Loki familiar knows that Belle's like hands are starting to glow, and they think that's a bad sign, which it is, because they have that feeling of someone getting pissed off and someone's about to get fucking murdered. As the Loki familiar grabs Loki's by the arms and just drag her to the dungeon. No, don't drag her. No, fuck it. They just drag her to the dungeon. No. They drag her back to their manor. The two people in the party decide to drag her back to their manor. As Belle puts his hand on his face, saying God, I have to deal with that today. As the secretary in the chair said, excuse me, what's your name? She's swearing oh god, who is this guy? I don't know, but I don't want to mess with him. As Belle points to the door, says, go meet. I'll tell you my name in that room. And as Belle is to say, no one better eavesdrop, otherwise I'll kill you. Otherwise, you won't be able to walk again. And that's actually a fucking threat. He didn't say he would kill them, he was just making sure you won't walk again. Basically, Deku just turn you on your side and just, find your, vertebrae and just crack it, and you won't be able to walk for 2 years. So that will be fun for you. As the elf lady in glasses said, "Okay, I'm here." As Belle closes the door, as Belle says, Jarvis, scan the area. Now, guys, I don't know if I should do this, but tell me, guys. Should Deku's AI be called Jarvis 2.0? Tell me in the comment section, please. And as well, however, you know what? Red Rifle. It's up to you. If you want, what if Jarvis 2.0 the name, or just Jarvis? It's up to you, Red Rifle. Anyway. As Deku takes off as Jarvis says, there is no one nearby, sir. You're clear. As Belle takes off his helmet, it says, that's better. And her jaw drops as Belle says shh, and she says, I'm sorry, Belle-sama. As she whispered, it's saying, how'd you make this? Belle's I made it on my own. And she's is that why you've not been spending your money? Belle's yeah, mostly. And she's mostly? And Belle's you see, I have been flying around recently in the silver suit. And she's so you are the person that almost hit Loki Familia. And Bill's hey, I almost, but I managed to regain control and miss them. And she says, good thing you did, Bill, because otherwise they'd be on your ass. And Bill's yeah, I know. Plus, guys, I have my phone like this because it's gonna be better for me to edit it. So, anyway, as Belle says, yeah, so am I still going to lower floors, or she says, well, everyone will probably think you want to go to the high levels, so go to the lower floors and the mid floors. And Belle's like, okay. However, when Belle's about to when Belle put the helmets on, she says, but you need a party member. And Belle's like, okay. And she says, however, I'll let you do this for 3 days without a party member or a follower. Belle's like, okay. As Belle gets out of the room, all you hear is like that clunking, the robotic sound. As Belle looks at the stairway, about how there's like a bunch of people climbing up it, and Belle's like, fuck it. And Belle's like, I'll take the shortcut. And everyone's looking at me like, what fucking shortcut? As Belle flies up to the fucking air and goes to the fucking lower floors and he goes to the mid floors first. Just fuck it. As that happens, Belle, for the next 2 days, fucking Belle is cashing in a lot of fucking materials. He has like a lot of cash in the mid floors. He's like, nothing. I actually wish to see how long my video is. Oh, I almost stopped my video. Sorry about that. Ooh, 6. Oh no. I almost oofed. I almost oofed, man. Oh goodness, guys, I almost oofed. Sorry, just tired. And exhausted. Because I've worked so hard, so guys, just shout in the comments saying like, hey, don't worry, X, we know you can do it, because that would really support me in working, because I'm not doing a lumberyard, so. So I'm eating a muffin. I'm sorry, okay. Anyway, as Belle goes to the middle floor, was going to the floors, he goes to the bar that he didn't go to, where Heinz was. Okay, guys, no, fuck it. After 2 days, but Belle bought materials to make. If everyone guesses it in comments, you're right. The Mark fucking 4. Okay. It is much easier to deploy, but the downside is it's not really heavily armored. It can be easily shredded through with high voltage or extreme heat. However, the Mark III can withstand much more than that. Let's just say that, but Belle has a long way to go until he finishes that project. So, yeah. Also, quick shout out. I'm sorry guys, I just want to have fun like so much, but this part is coming soon. However, I wish to show you something. A little spoiler. It's not yet complete, but yeah, it's wait till it loads, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, spoiler. I sound so like, here's your video, you fuckers. I'm not you guys, just that's like, that was me, like, when I was like not having like a good day. But I love this work. Tell me guys in the comments, if you like that animation, then thank you. No, I don't want to stop it yet. I'll stop it at 27 minutes. Yeah, that seems fair. Fuck. Here it is. As Belle begun to make some plans. However, he got wind of raiders attacking a settlement, attacking a village. So Belle just says, well, time to do what my dad did. Save him. As Belle puts on the Mark III armor, just says, Jarvis, you know what to do. Yes, sir. Tank thrusters now. As Belle goes, sonic speed flying he's going to the village now. As Room is saying, please, leave my daughter alone. You can have me, but just don't leave her be. As the Raider says, I don't care. I'm gonna have fun with her and you. As the guy is actually almost about to grab him. But someone grabs the guy's shoulder, punches him, knocking him, throwing him, like tossing, lunging him to a tree, and it's breaking his back. As Belle turns around and just says, is that all you got, guys? As all the raiders turn to him, they can running towards him with swords and arms, and Belle puts his hands together like he's like mad, like hands together. Like he puts his hands on his shoulders. And he's like taking it in, like the blades are not even scratching him. And the blades broke off, and Belle's like, my turn. As Belle has their weapons on her shoulders and deploys them and kills all the raiders. I don't know who that. Okay, guys, you know the character who's obsessed with Belle? Yeah, you see, she wanted that person there. Well, wanted Belle there, she wanted to see if the guy in the suit would show up, and he did. And the guy is saying to his mistress, he is here. As Belle punches through the wall, pulling the guy towards the people of the village. And as Belle is flying up and does that famous line, "It's all yours." As all the villagers are going straight towards the guy, kicking him, and kicking him and killing him almost. As Belle's like, "That was good," and Jarvis says, "Sir, I detect a trace amounts of as Jarvis shuts down, as the suit shuts down and falls to the ground, and Belle's like, Jarvis. 3 minutes later, reboot successful, and Belle says, Jarvis, what happened? Jarvis says, I do not know. 1 minute, sir. We were flying, and then all of a sudden, I completely shut down. Belle's like, do you know the reason? Belle's like, I'm afraid not. However, I do detect some traces of... I don't know how to explain it, sir. Vibranium. I think it was like vibranium? I thought that stuff only grew in Wakanda. And Jerry says, yes, but since we're in the world, sir, I believe that we've come across a small amount, though. Bell's like, great, how small is it? As small as a human. As small as a teenager. So, and Bell's like, really? That's enough to make a new suit. To make a suit that's entirely made out of vibranium. And Jarvis says, yes. But, sir, we need really advanced craftsmanship. The craftsmanship you've been doing is perfect, sir, but I doubt we'll be able to make a scratch on the vibranium. And Dick was like, not Dick. Bell's like, well, Jarvis, pinpoint these coordinates so you can come back to it later. I have an idea for you. And Jarvis says, so, what's your idea? Bell's like, I can't spoil a surprise for you, Jarvis. Then it won't be fun. And Jarvis says, very well, sir. As Bell is flying back to the town, everyone's seeing the red guy, the person that's flying. As the elf lady says, she whispers, it's your last day. Go to the mid floors and lower floors. And Bell's like, yeah, I know. As Bell flies up into the mid floors, killing more monsters faster than the other adventurers could keep up. However, one of the creatures dropped a metal that was magical. Bell told Jarvis to scan it, and Jarvis said, sir, this metal is magic resistant. And Bell says, meaning? Basically, sir, it's immune to any types of magic, but physical damage is affected. Physical damage can harm you. That's the downside. Bell's like, so Jarvis, if I were to upgrade this into one of my suits, how are my chances of getting home, of defending myself would improve? Jarvis says your chances of defense and capabilities would improve up to 86%. Bell's like, well, that's better than a 30%. And Jarvis is like, indeed. As Bell puts material in his cartridge in his leg that Bell made. Bell begins to say, like, Jarvis. Jarvis says, yes, sir. I can't wait to go home. Jarvis says, yes, sir, but we need materials. And Bell's like, yeah, I had to sacrifice, because I never explained how Bell got the power, did I? Yeah, okay. Of course, Deku had a Jarvis AI on him, so, yeah. As Bell, you know the battery I said, guys, that was really low? Bell had no choice but to turn to an arc reactor. The arc reactor that Tony Stark used. But the power that Bell was using was actually the same type of power that was keeping Tony Stark's chest in. But it was like a smaller version, so yeah. But over time, Bell improved it, and it was now like making more energy. Like making his like self-sustaining energy. And yeah, it was like really hard for him to do, but he managed to do it. And of course, the arc reactor is literally powering his armor. And anyway, guys, I think that's where I end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my videos. Please smash that like button, and also, If you guys like seeing that K-Master symbol, that's because I literally physically had to wait an hour for it to be done, so I hope you guys are really happy. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye.